Very good morning, children. Myself, Pawan sir. Okay. So, children, how are you? Hope you may be fine. If you are fine, then definitely I will be also too fine. Okay. So, today I am going to teach you notice writing. Uh, it is syllabus in class 11th and 12th CBSE. So, today I will tell you what is notice, the format of the notice, marking scheme, distribution of marks with one question and answer. Okay. So children, yes, let's come to the topic here. What the notice is about? The notice is a printed or written piece of paper, written piece of information for a specific group of people. So there are certain points which you have to note while writing a notice. While writing a notice, you will always write in uh, passive voice and you will always use indirect speech. You can't use direct speech or active voice. Next, you can't use personal pronouns like I and we. So let's come to one example. Okay, draft. One question is there. Draft a notice informing all the student about special parents meeting to be organized by the school. Invent all the necessary detail. Do remember whatever is given in the question that you have to use, and whatever is not given in the question that you have to imagine and write, or you have to invent the necessary details. So as it is a notice for a school, that's why first of all what you will do, you will make a rectangular box, not a square box. Then as it is a notice for a school, that's why I have written directly GD Goenka International School, Rohtak. That means on the top middle what will come? Name of institution, school, organization or government department. This name of place I could have written here itself, but I did not write, because if I would have written here, then I would not have maintained the middle of the rectangular box in the top line. Okay. Then after that I will leave, I left one line, then I wrote the notice. Okay, all this will come in block letter, capital letter. Then you will write, move to the next line below the notice towards the left, and here you will write the date below the notice, next line on the left of the rectangular box. So date I have written as I had written the notice yesterday, that is why I have written 2nd July 2020. Do remember you have to write the month in July. You can write it 2 July 2020, July 2 2020, or 2nd July 2020. As date is not given in the question and year is not given in the question, so you can write 20XX also. Then after this date you will leave one line, and then you will write the heading, subject or title of the notice. The heading, the subject, the title of the notice is directly given in the question. Special parents meeting. So I have written parents meeting or special parent meeting. Do remember the heading, title or subject should be in between just 2 to 5 words. It should not be very lengthy. Then after leaving one line, then we have to write the content according to the question. So I have written all the students of the school are hereby informed that special parents meeting will be held in school auditorium. Then I changed the paragraph, that is why I left line. The meeting will be held on 9th of July 2020 from sharp 8 am to 1 pm. Then I left one line. Then I had written what? The name of the issuing authority and the designation of the issuing authority. Okay. So in name I have written Ritika, and Ritika is the head girl of the school. And above name we can do signature. Okay. So now let me tell you about the marking scheme. The marking scheme means distribution mark. This is a 4 marks question, and the probability of this question being asked in class 12 board examination is 50 to 90%. Means approximately every second year this question is asked. So let's come to the distribution of marks or marking scheme. Format. For format you will get 1 marks. Format means, what is the actual meaning of format? According to question you have to write the name of the school, college, organization or government department directly. name and place. Then you will leave one line. Then you will write the notice in block letter, and this also in block letter. Then below notice, on the left of the rectangular box, you will write the date, and month you will not write in numbers, you have to write in spelling. Then after date you will leave a one line. By mistake I haven't left. Then you will write the subject, title or a heading of the notice. After heading you will leave one line. Then you will write the content, and in the end when your notice will complete, you will leave one line and you will write the name and designation, and above name you will do the signature. If this much is correct, name of the school, organization, college or government department, place, notice you have written in block letter, date you have written correctly according to the question, and name and designation at the desired place according to the syllabus, then you will get 1 mark. For content you will get 2 marks. So what you have to write content according to the question. For that you will get 2 marks. And for expression you will get 2 marks. Expression is further divided into 2 parts. If there is no grammatical error or mistakes, you have used appropriate words, good words, and none of your spelling mistakes are there is no spelling mistake, then you will get 1 marks. And if your content or total notice is coherent and relevant to the question, then you will get 1 marks. This means coherence and relevance of ideas and style. For that you will get 1 mark. So that is all here. Hope you might have understood. Thank you very much. Okay, have a good day.